Well, he's back for a second season of his hit show Only in America with Larry the Cable Guy on the History Channel. Larry the Cable Guy himself joining us here this morning via satellite. Larry, how are you?
Hey, Philip, I am doing unbelievable. I mean, look at me. I'm a statuesque figure here. I'm like the redneck Tom Cruise.
I think you look great. Tell us about the second season of your show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, the second, obviously it's a good show because we're talking about the second season.
That's right.
So that's the good thing. Do you know more people watched my very first show of Only in America? You know, more people watched that show than watched the final episode of Lenny and Squiggy. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. That's a good little tidbit, though.
That's something to hang your hat on right there, Lenny and Squiggy. I mean, that was a good show. But the second season's awesome, and I love doing the show. I get to interact with people. I get to do what I do best. I love people. If you ever come to one of my shows, my meet and greets are a blast. It's like a family reunion at my meet and greets, except we got a roof and there's nobody making out with my sister. I mean, it's awesome. But I get to do this. I get to go out. I get to meet people, and people basically participate in whatever activity I'm at, whether I'm at the Calaveras frog jumping contest or doing Tabasco sauce down in Louisiana. It's just a lot of fun, you know, and it's a feel-good show about America. That's what it is. People tell me why they love America, why it's the greatest country in the world, and why their grandparents came here from another country and started what they do from nothing. And they came to America because America afforded them that opportunity to do it. It's, you know what? We're learning history and we're laughing along the way, and it's awesome.
Now, this first episode of the second season, I'm reading here in your stuff that you're going to Alaska. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, we went to Alaska. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I've been there working before, but I never get to get out and do anything. I wanted to know what the whole moose thing was all about because they love their moose in Alaska. And I remember Sarah Palin was always talking about shooting moose. Well, you know, people in the lower 48, you know, always made fun of it, didn't understand it. I went up there. It is a big deal. It's almost like a religion up there. Moose, people depend on moose to survive, a lot of them, because there's people that live in the middle of nowhere. They can't get into town sometimes because of how bad that weather is. And I believe it's like, 60% of the population has a moose permit, and they survive on moose meat. It is a big deal. They plan activities, festivals, all around moose. And so I just went up and I participated in that, and I barged in on Sarah Palin's house hoping she'd come out and say I'd get her done, and so I hung out with the Palins for a little bit. Great show. It's such a good show. That's going to be my first episode, Wednesday night, 9 Eastern. It's a good show.
All right, sounds great. Larry, are there any other episodes that you can tell us about that are going to be in this second season?
Oh my gosh, I went Sasquatch hunting, you know. Have you ever been Sasquatch hunting?
No, I haven't. I can't say that I haven't done that.
Well, we went Sasquatch hunting. I learned about the 4 different kinds of Sasquatches: Bigfoot, Yeti, Abominable Snowman, Tony Robbins. I mean, I learned about those. And then I went ghost hunting with some ghost hunters. I went and did sniper school with the U.S. Army at Fort Benning. I just kind of want people I'm doing stories on things that I always wondered about myself. And so I just kind of bring the audience and my fans along, and they can kind of, through me, see what's going on and what happened. Because I'm just like anybody else. I feel like I'm a pretty normal guy, so I'm skeptical on a few things. So, all the shows are fun. They're all a part of Americana. That's why we're doing the shows. And it's just something positive about where we live, and I think we live in the greatest country ever, and this gets a chance to get people on television that have great stories, and they're just good people, and you can finally learn about them. I mean, it's just fun. It's a good show.
All right, Larry. Well, I certainly do appreciate your time. One more question for you. In 2012, I assume you've got a lot of tour dates booked. Anything that's going to be in the Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas area?
You know what? I don't got my schedule with me, but I'm working there all the time. I mean, great fans there. So I will be there at some point. I will see you at some point.
Okay.
So, hey, I will do this, though. Can I say this to you? I got to give you, I wrote the greatest Tim Tebow joke of all time that I'd like to share with you.
Go right ahead.
The media hasn't cared this much about a white Bronco since the O.J. Simpson trial.
That's a good one. I like that one, Larry. I think you should use that in your act.
Right? Get her done. I'm gonna. That's freaking an awesome joke.
All right, Larry. Hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day, and we'll be watching your show, all righty?
Philip, I appreciate it. Hi to all my friends in Joplin. Hey, there's a show I did. We went squirrel hunting around your neck of the woods.
Hey,
that'll be coming up on season 2.
All right.
Only in America.
Sounds great, Larry. Thanks, buddy. See you later.
You got it. Thank you.
I don't know what he's doing with his shoes there at the end. I had to leave that in when we were editing that. He's just acting like a goofball. I should cut the clip and put it on our website of him dancing to the Barry White song when I first got online with him.
That'd be really funny.
Anyway, that was a lot.